Yeah, okay. Hello. Good evening. Welcome back. My Sudoku adventures here. Um, Today we're doing another James Sinclair puzzle. This one, if you sign up for his emails, then once a week or so he'll send out some free puzzles. This is one of those. You can pay a few dollars and get some extra puzzles and some hints and stuff. But I mean, the extra puzzles are nice, but we don't need hints. We got this channel, I hope. So, um, puzzle's called Peridot. And it's a killer cages and some crop key dots. So we'll go over that here. Um, Thank you for watching, and I was thinking today that if you guys do come across any puzzles that you might be having trouble with or that you're trying out yourself, if you get stuck somewhere or you find one that's really cool, hey, send it my way and I'll feature it on the channel here. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started by reading the rules here. It says normal Sudoku rules apply and all clues are standard. So normal Sudoku rules are every row, every column, and every 3 by 3 box contains the digits 1 to 9 once each without repeats. And then killer cages. The sum of the digits inside each cage is equal to the small number in the top left corner, and the digits cannot repeat within the cage. So this is a six. This 6 up here. These 3 digits sum to 6. Now they put the rule in the digits cannot repeat within a cage because if we didn't have that rule, then these two cells in this cage could possibly be the same. They could repeat. They could be the same digit. But since we have that rule, these guys can't be like one. No, see, it shows errors there. I guess I shut that off. Don't want to cheat. Let's see. Uh, Conflict checker. Thought I had it all turned off. Check on finish. Hmm. No, I don't know. No, well, whatever. We'll go ahead and just solve it without having without. I just won't try not to make any mistakes. So, okay, moving forward. Here, it says digits in cells separated by a white dot are consecutive. So we got 3 white dots here. These 3 cells are consecutive. If this was a 4, that could be a 3 or 5, and then that would have to be, if that was 4, 3, then this would have to be 2. So consecutive dots here. It says digits in cells separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio. So if this was a 2, this could be 1 or 4 because it's 1 to 2. Essentially, 2 is double 4. Double 2 is 4, or half of 2 is 1. And then, so if that was 4, then this could be 8. Well, these are not black dots. Excuse me. Where's the black dots? Okay, here we go. If that was 2, that could be 4, and that could be 8. Okay. Sorry about that. Mistake on the dots there. So, all right. Well, that's all the rules here. Hopefully, you give it a shot. And wish you the best of luck here. That being said, I'll go ahead and get started. And well, let me restart the timer and we'll get started. Okay. So, okay, where to start here? Well, a, a 6 cage, 3-celled 6 cage has to be 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 are the only they're the only digits in 3 cells that get add up to make 6. Being said here, um, if we tried to put a 1 in the middle, then we'd have to flank it by 2's, so the middle can't be 1. And then if we try to put the 3 in the middle, we'd have to flank it by 2's as well, so you can't put the 3. So the middle cell here is 2, and then that gives us, we can remove the 2 out of there, that gives us 1, 3 pair in the middle. Okay. Oh, how about this crop key? See these black dots here? Separated by, or this 9 cell separated by a black dot. I can see the only way to do that is, no, so the black dots they can essentially be 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 3 and 6, or 4 and 8. That's the only options. Everything else. Everything else it won't work. So now what two cells are the 1 to 2 ratio to sum to 9 would be 3 and 6. Okay, seven cage here. Um, that's gonna have to be 1, 2, and 4. And 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 4 is 7. So, and then if we try to put the middle again, it's gonna have to be the 2 digit. And so we'll just go ahead and just do that straight away. I think we showed that earlier. 1, 4. Okay, how about this 15? This 15 cage? Um, 7, 8, 9 is too high. That's 24. Um, 6, 7, and 8 is going to be 21, right? Yeah, 21. 5, 6, 7 is 18. So we're getting closer. 4, 5, and 6. That's going to be 15. So it has to be 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And then the middle digit in there is going to be the middle digit, I believe, right? Yeah, there's no other way. So that's a 5. Take the 5 out of those two. So now we got a 4, 4, 5, 6 looking up into the 15 gauge. Consecutive digits. Usually 15 and 2 cells can be two different ways. It's 9 and 6 or 7 and 8. 9 and 6 is not consecutive, so that has to be 7 and 8. How about this 9 gauge? Um, 1, 2, and 3 is up here. That's 6. 2, 3, and 4 is going to give us the 9. So we'll go ahead and just put the 2 in the middle. Oh, well, it has to be 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Oh, consecutive. I screwed up. See, I'm getting careless here. So the 2 sees these, comes out of there. That becomes a 2. Now we got a 3, 4 pair looking both ways. So the 4 sees that, so that's a 6, and that becomes a 4. And it looks this way and sees that to be 1 and 4. Okay. This 1 cell sees that in the box, so that becomes a 3 and 1. All right, we're off to a good start here. Okay, how about, oh well, we talked about which 3 cells sum together to make 24, and that would be 7, 8, and 9. So the 8 will go in the middle, 8 in the middle. Gosh darn it. There we go. This 9 cage has to be 4 and 5 consecutive cells that sum to 9. 21, 7, 8, and 9. So we'll go ahead and put the 7 in there. Oh, 7, 6, 7, and 8, right? Yeah, 7, 8 is 15 plus 6, 21. Okay. Math is hard. Okay. 7, 8 looking across this way and in here. So there's going to be 7 and 8 in those two cells. 18. What about this 18 cage? So this is just a basic math problem here, essentially. Four, 5, and 6 is 15. 5, 6, and 7. There we go. 5, 6, and 7. Put the 6 in the middle. 6. That fixes those. 5, 6, and 7. 5, 7. Well, that 7 sees that because that is 5, 7. So now we got 5, 6, and 7 there. And the 7 fixes this cage down here. 9 and 7. Three up here fixes this. All right. See, I'll make sure to. Oh, this 3 here. 3 and 6. Okay, this 14 cage. 2, 4, and 8. Is that right? Yeah, 4 and 8 is 12 plus 2 is going to give us 14. So go ahead and put the 2 in the middle. No, it's got to be on the end again. Gosh darn it. So 2, 4, and 8. Pardon my mistakes there. So this 4, and that 4, and that 4, look into this box. And I'll figure out how to turn off that conflict checker here before the next one, because it seems I've inadvertently used it several times today, and I don't want to. So if I make a mistake, I want it to hurt. I don't want to know right away. So bear with me as I get the kinks worked out. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'll go back. I found a few harder puzzles to work on, so you give them a shot. And so if you come by tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. Try to figure something out. Okay. Now it should just be. Looks like we've used pretty much all of our clues. So now we got a Sudoku. I see. We'll just do some basic Snyder notation here. And that gives us a 7. This 7 and this 7, we're looking into this box. Gave us 7 pin mark there and gives us a 7, which fixes this 7 and 8. Fives in 3 spots. This 3 and this 3. See into this box. Gives us a 3 in 2 spots. 4, 5, 6, and 7 into here. 5 and 5, 6. Okay, 8s. There, and here. Gives us an 8 in 2 spots. Okay, these 4s. Looking into box number 5. Two, 3. This cell's down to being only 5 or 9. It sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. So it's down to 5 or 9. Two in box 9 is limited into those 2 spots. And those 2 fence marks on that one gives limits to 2 down at the bottom. Okay, continue with the 2s. This one, and that one. Look into box number 1 and give us a 2 which would fix our pencil marks at the bottom. Box 1, we're missing 1, 5, and 9. So these two ones look into the box, gives us a 1. Now we're just missing 5, 9 pair in there. Looking at 6s. 6 pencil marked into 2 spots, 1 of 2 spots. What are we missing at the bottom? 1, 3, and 6. 6 can't be here, the 1 can't be there, so that gives us a 3, which fixes our 3s there. The 1 fixes the rest of it. It's 6. Okay, now looking at 6s. 6s look in the box 4, gives us a 6 there, and finishes out the 6s in box number 7. And it's all the 6s, pretty much. Nope, not quite. We got pencil mark 6s in one of those 2 spots. This column number 1, we're missing 3, 8, and 9. So it sees 2 8s looking into it. So that makes it at 8. And 3 and 9 remaining. Okay, these 2 3s here. Look in the box number 7 and give us a pencil mark 3. Try not to pencil mark outside of the boxes, but getting close to the end there. Now we'll go ahead and do that. But it can get kind of confusing if you're not paying attention. Okay, so 3's looking into box number 6. Gives us a 3 in one of those 2 spots. Okay, those 3's, that one and that one are essentially 4 3's looking into box number 3. Gives us a 3 there. We'll look at the 2's, how they interact with box number 6. Give us a 2 3 pair. And that fixes our 2's at the bottom. Okay, so box 6 then, what are we missing? We're missing 1, 8, and 9. Okay, so the ones interact. We got a 1 in one of those 2 spots. And here we got 1, 8, 9 in these cells and in these cells. So essentially this cell and that cell are the same. They're the same number. And they're going to be 8 or 9. I color them so we remember that they're the same. And then that's 1, 8, or 9. And that'll be the other. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 7, 7, 8, and 9. That's not quite fixed yet. No, how about this? That can't be 8. Is this 8 here? Okay, look in here, these two digits. Um, so this cell, looking into box number 6, sees that. And so, and we don't have a 4 and 5 here, so it has to be either that digit or that digit, which also, if it's here, one of those two spots, and it's going to be in one of these two spots at the top. So one of those is going to be 4 and 5. So I look across to see if there's a, if both, see, I see this 4 here. If there was a 5 knocked out, then we could place the 4 5 digit there. But we can't, not quite yet. Okay. Okay. These ones interact with box number 4. Give us a 1. The puzzle, 1. And then this 3 takes that spot. That makes that 9. That makes that 9. This 9 sees this 8, which makes that an 8. Okay. And I can show that the other way, 9. So when this became 9, it sees into this box here. It saw this 8, this cell, and it can't go down. If it's here, sees across, and it can't, it's not, 9 is not 5, 2, 3, or 7, so it has to be up here. And that's why it kicked the 9 out right here. And that we got the 2 8s. So just in case you didn't believe me, I'll prove it. All right. Okay, then go ahead and take the 8 out of there. The neighbor's watching something crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I sure can. It's kind of distracting. All right, this 3 fixes this 3 and that's 2. All right, we got several 2's looking into box 5. Gives us a 2, fixes our 7. 7 in one of those two spots. These cells are from 1, 7, and 9. 7 and 9 here. Make that a 1. Take the 1 out. The 1 fixes our 1's and 9's. The 9's fix the 9 and 7. There we go. This is now 7, which fixes a 7 there. Okay, these 3's look up into box number 7. Gives us a 3. The only remaining cell there is 5, looks like. Okay, column row number 7 is also a 5. We're missing a 1 and a 4, which is 4 fixes. Okay, and look at these ones. Looking into box 5 fixes that, gives us another 1 and a 4. Missing 8 in row or column 5. Okay, if we look at row number 3, this 8 sees that cell, so that leaves only one spot for 8. And that makes this a 5, 9, because that's all that's left is 5 and 9. Okay, look at these 4s. There's going to be a 4 in one of those two spots, and corresponds with a 4 in one of these two. So one way or the other, they're going to get fixed. Okay, 5. 5 in box 5. That's gonna finish us off here. Five and 6. So that gives us a 9. 9. Gives us another 9. Okay. Let's mark this 5, 9. The cell 5 and 6. And this is 4, 5 and 6. Hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, we're. Oh, right here. Oh, that's not right. That's not 4. That's 5 or 6. And this is 4, 5, and 6. And this is 4, 5, and 6, it looks like. Oh, no, 6. Perfect. So now look, these 4 5s see each other. It's a 4 5 pair. Knocks a 5 out of there, gives us a 9. Is that right? No, that could be 4 5 or 9. I'm sorry, almost made a mistake. No, okay, I'm missing something. 4 is in there, 6s. Oh, right here. See that 9? It was hiding. That was. So this 9 sees that. I'm sorry, I just didn't see it. So that's 5, 9. Now the puzzle's finished. Gives us 5. These 5s look in here. 5 and 6. 6. This 5 sees to the bottom. 5 and 4. It gives us a 4 and a 9. And that's the puzzle. All right. Yeah, 2,000, almost 3,000 people solved that in just a in more than just over a week. So please give it a shot. Try, like I said, check out James Sinclair. No, look him up on the Google machine and try his puzzles. Hopefully, you guys had better luck than I did finding that 9 at the end and doing some basic math. So, alrighty, we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you.